All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Roulette Rivals 9 matchup. Today, we have a PC Winners Bracket Round 5 match between Blithe and DaniButa. I am joined for this shoutcast by Joats. Hello, Joats.
Hello, what a wonderful day for Roulette Rivals number 9.
What a wonderful day indeed. Always love getting to watch these matches. Always enjoy getting to shoutcast them. If I'm not shoutcasting a match, you better believe I'm watching it if I can. And thank you for taking time to join me for this one, Joats. This is going to be a big match. It's going to be a long one. This is a round 5 match, and in the winners bracket, I think round 4 matches follow this format too. It is a first to 6.
First to 6, I see up there in the middle.
So we'll be this could be over relatively quick, but I don't think it will be. I think we'll see a lot of back and forth here. Both of these players are Roulette Rival champions. Blythe won Roulette Rivals 7, and Danny won Roulette Rivals World Champion 2021. So this is very much sort of a Clash of the Titans feeling sort of match.
Yeah, we should see some intense gameplay moments and on a beautiful level too. This Sapienza is a great Roulette Rivals level. It's a wonderful way to start out this match.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Sapienza in this Roulette Rivals. I played against I fought McCullers on Sapienza, and then I also fought the Observer on Sapienza. And it's a map I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable on. It's huge, it's beautiful. There's tons of disguises, and they can get some pretty interesting spins. And the map also does have a secret hidden assault rifle on it as well. Fun fact. Everybody but Frody knows that. So our spin's just a few seconds away here. Joats, would you care to break it down for us, sir?
Yeah, people are saying I'm quiet, so I can shout. Silvio Caruso with the hatchet in a hazmat suit. Francesca DeSantis, silent sniper rifle, delivery man.
Okay, Joats will be shouting for the rest of the stream, or I can just turn up my audio capture a bit. You can resume speaking at a normal volume, Joats. I think I'll be able to boost you up here a little bit.
All right, just boost me up a little bit. Just bring me up to your level.
Yeah, I'll bring you up a little bit
Hello?
there. There we go.
1, 2, going. Yes, hello? Hello?
I think you sound good. The levels look good to me. I don't know. Maybe chat's just hard of hearing.
Louder?
Oh, God.
Louder? Maybe there. Well, they're still in their loadout, so you guys aren't missing much, whoever's listening in. They're about to get started at the same exact time. It looks like they're bringing in a sniper rifle. They do need a silent sniper rifle, so they're both preparing that. DaniButa is loading in first.
Blythe going for a lab researcher start. Gonna get that quick hazmat suit. Danny opting to start on the opposite end of the map, town square, to get that quick delivery man. So this is awesome because both players are approaching the spin from polar opposite ends of the map, more or less. Blythe does run through a camera on his way to pick up his stash there. I presume that's a sniper rifle. Danny is going to be heading down over the wall through the kitchen, maybe getting Silvio first. I can't picture Danny just waiting till 2:30 for Francesca when her typical isolation is, but I suppose it's possible. Blythe actually just took care of the evidence, so no camera troubles there, and Danny running up towards the roof. Are we going to get Silvio first? No, we're just going straight for Franny.
Franny DeSantis.
Franny DeSantis.
Get her. Yeah, it looks like Franny's getting ready to be in her office right now, so that's a pretty quick isolation from Danny. Blythe is taking out the virus or setting up the virus kill.
Yeah, he planted
first of all.
He planted the EMP on the underside of the table, so that way that lab researcher there does not see it and pick it up, which he will do sometimes if you don't place it in the right spot. So Danny tranks. Oh, what happened? Okay.
He just paused. Yeah,
gets the kill, gets her boxed. Has the guard tranked there, gonna take that mansion guard disguise. Blythe now entering Villa Caruso from the caves. Timing still looks good here for getting to Franny, I think, if that's what he's opting to do. Danny, meanwhile, with one target down, is going to be activating Silvio here. Or he needs to go retrieve the hatchet first, I think. He's going to opt to leave his sniper rifle there on the stairs. So Blithe is making it to Franny's office right on time to get her at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, he should be able to get Franny just in time. Silvio, it's just the waiting game for Danny at the moment.
Yeah, seems that way. Silvio does bring himself into the observatory at this time, so
Now, all he has to do is not get caught by these guards. The guards can be a little bit tricky. Okay, it seems pretty clean for Danny.
yeah, he does get a target lockdown there at the last second, but that's because Silvio caught a glimpse of his bodyguard falling shortly before being bricked to the head, so he's not worried about that anymore. Danny needs to get the hazmat suit disguise as well as the hatchet, which he is legal to pick up in the mansion guard disguise. But
He's got red guns. No, well,
that's just
I think
from Silvio seeing a bodyguard get pacified.
body did get spotted or found, but I think it was one that was tranked.
Yeah, I
Danny.
believe that was a trank target. So Blithe has Silvio in position in the observatory. He's going to pacify his guards. So, yeah, Danny still has some work to do here with going to get the hazmat suit. I feel like Blithe may have had the better strat here with starting right next to it.
I think so too. I think Blithe is pretty much all set up for the virus elimination.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got like all of his targets isolated. He just needs to change into disguise and kill both of them, really. He's got his hazmat suit upstairs too. I think Blithe is ahead in this one right now.
Yeah, I would say so. I think I agree. He does still need to go. I mean, perhaps it's not so cut and dry because he still does need the delivery man disguise. That's the one thing. Both of those disguises are sort of out of the way. You either start near one or the other. Blithe started near hazmat. Danny started near delivery man. So it might be too hard to say for sure who has the clear lead here. We'll see what happens here. Danny is running through the lab in the biolab security disguise. Tons of enforcers around. Blithe gets the Silvio Caruso kill. Danny.
All he has to do is did he set her up so he can take a shot at her from like down here? Where is he going exactly?
Danny is getting the hazmat suit that he needs in order to finish off Silvio. And I assume we'll see him take care of the virus while he's down here as well. Blithe just needs to get this delivery guard disguise and get back to the mansion.
Yep, that's what he's doing. He's getting a delivery guard disguise. Franny's body's found.
Oh, no.
What happened? Blithe had a body found on Franny. Somebody walked in there.
That is unusual. Didn't he take out the guard? I don't know if he took out Franny's first guard in the room.
I think he just took out one guard. So he might have left the other one to like roam or something.
Yeah, if you calm her, the one guard that's in the room with her, she won't get found for quite a while. But if you pacify the guard and put him in a box, and the other guard will roam and will eventually find her. That's really unfortunate for Blithe. I don't know how exactly that rip happened or how she got discovered.
Well, we can see a sniper for Danny, and Danny is just in the lead right now, about to take it home. Got about 10 seconds. He's going to go for the plane. And there goes Danny with the match.
That's awesome. Wow. And he snipes the virus, too. Doesn't even need the EMP device. Just a nice sniper shot. Well done. Wow. All right, Danny. Taking Blythe's pick from him.
I thought Blithe was in the lead until that last minute rip. It was close, though. It was very, very close.
Yeah, it was. I really wish we would have seen how that timing would have worked out, had Blithe not ripped, simply because, they each started on an opposite end of the map. And I love to see a comparison in, just tackling the spin from two totally different positions. Danny did it in 6 minutes 25 seconds in game time. I wonder if Blythe's would have been faster.
Well, I thought he already had the security, or he already had the flower delivery disguise set up. He was probably about 30 seconds behind, even when he ripped. You know.
Yeah, could have possibly been a photo finish even, but unfortunately we didn't see it shake out that way. I'm sure Danny's relieved though, and feeling strong heading into the second map here, which is Chungking. This is Danny's pick. Speaking of player picks, Blythe obviously chose Sapienza, has banned Ambrose Island, and Danny has chosen Chungking and banned Marrakesh. Looking at these player statistics here for these maps, we have Blythe has been here 5 times, 1 win, 4 losses. And Danny has been here 5 times and was victorious every single time. And Chad is on me about the predictions.
Yeah, do the predictions, man.
They like their points.
Get
All
your
right.
points so you can burn Barb alive, or shoot Barb, or do what other crazy effects that you want to do when he's actually streaming with his face cam.
That's right. They are not totally useless here on this channel. Okay, so we will start a new prediction for who wins. I think the safe money might want to put it on Danny, but the larger payout comes from voting on the underdog. So
Well,
keep that in mind.
I'm going for Blythe. I want to see Blythe win this, and it's because I don't like Danny. All right, Danny, I hate you.
On a personal level.
On a
Wow.
personal level, I hope you lose. Blythe, please kick his ass.
Wow. I thought shoutcasters were only biased for deciders. This is a new level.
I hope both the contestants best of luck. This is gonna be great.
No, that's
This is gonna be
insincere. You
great.
can't possibly mean that after saying what you just said. Just trying to placate the people. Okay, so predictions are live for the second map. We are just 2 minutes away. Joats, what do you like to see on a Chungking spin? Do you have any thoughts or hopes of what might make this
Oh
interesting?
man, what do I want to see? I want to see Noodle Chef with a butcher. I want it to be like a role play kind of thing. So
Sure,
butcher knife, noodle cook.
sure, I can
And
see
then I
that.
want to see like a Fiberwire as the homeless guy.
I will say,
Fiber Fiberwire homeless guy, Hush for like the real role play element where he's just like
yeah,
homeless revenge, you know.
sure, I can see that. Personally, I think getting a homeless guy down to Hush, or excuse me, down to Imogen, makes for a little bit spicier of a spin. There's a few homeless guys you can grab. There's the safe one in the green alleyway with all the green lighting. But you can also grab him, a homeless guy from the block building, like just outside the room they're interviewing, where the researchers are talking to the homeless people. So depending on the spin and the starting locations, there could be a reason to kind of go for some uh, different starting locations, different disguises across the map. But we'll see whenever our spin arrives. Hopefully, we have several more in store for us after this match. Danny taking the first 2 points on Sapienza and looking strong. These stats are pretty encouraging for Danny supporters. But, you know, Blythe could easily add a win here to his win column as well.
Now we'll see what happens in 10 seconds.
I have no player audio. Both players have their game audio like all but muted, it seems. I've got it cranked up and no sounds are coming through on their end.
Yep, same here. That's unfortunate too.
So we have Hush eliminated with an explosive accident as a street guard, and Imogen eliminated with the garden fork as a facility guard. So both guards relatively near, or excuse me, both disguises relatively near to their targets. Hush isn't terribly far from a propane flask, thankfully. And Imogen, Garden Fork is right on the balcony start, which is where we'll see Danny start there. I imagine we'll see Blythe start there as well. Quick replan from Danny.
I couldn't see what he grabbed. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, that Garden
And
Fork is right on the balcony start, though, so no reason not to start there. Grab a quick street guard disguise from the adjacent roof. and or start. Blithe is actually opting to start as street guard and run for the garden fork later. So interesting difference in strats already. And Danny already shot a drone, I think.
I
He,
think, yeah, this is what I would be thinking is since the two guards are pretty close nearby the whole drone lure thing, you could just go ahead and start that.
yeah,
And
and
it
and
should be pretty quick. You get
Imogen.
Hush to walk right by the explosive accident or something.
That's if you
Maybe.
shoot all. That's if you shoot all the drones and make force their meeting. But
You can do that
getting
pretty. No, I guess you can't do it that fast. No.
you can get or when Imogen comes up out of the facility, she actually brings a facility guard with her. So the required disguise for her kill is literally tethered to her for this strategy, which is pretty cool. So Danny's on his way up. He doesn't have the street guard disguise yet. I imagine we'll see him change into it later and trigger the explosion remotely. He wants to get this timing for Hush.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Blithe, meanwhile, gets
Just
the
do a
kill
remote kill
out.
for that.
He gets it outright. He's in the disguise. He started as street guard, so he was always going to do that kill straight away.
Oh, we got a restart as the lab worker next to Hush just saw Danny knock him out.
Danny.
I think Danny knocked out the wrong guy. He wanted to knock out the lab worker.
Yeah, but he got Hush first.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate. Blythe's looking extremely strong here right now. 90-second lead. Gonna go grab that garden fork, and then I don't know. Has he popped a drone yet? Wait, he's ran past the fork.
He should have. He
There it
started up
is.
on the roofs. If he didn't shoot a drone, that's kind of poor planning.
Well, he may have already done it. Both of these players play extremely quickly, and are very much at the top of their game. So he probably already did it, and he did it so quick I missed it.
Well, we're gonna see. He better go into instinct. Go into instinct. Let's see. Let's look. No, I can't see a thing. In fact, I'm kind of confused on. Oh, he's just gonna go downstairs.
I think he's
gonna
just
take
I
this.
think he's just cutting through here. He's cutting through to get up behind her because she's in the stairwell currently.
Okay.
So he's just gonna be okay.
We have
Danny.
another restart from
Ooh,
Danny.
wow.
What happened there?
He was hanging over the ledge, and Hush saw him as he was hanging on the ledge. I don't know why he jumped over the ledge. Maybe the peekaboo didn't go the way he was hoping it would. But Blithe is rolling up behind Imogen here. He still needs to get into that disguise. He's in. He's going to chuck the fork at the back of her head. She's gone. Now, don't get recorded by those cameras. And Blithe is on his way out. He is going to be Danny's first recorded loss on Chungking.
What a finish. What a fantastic map.
Might it be
Blithe
a world
taking
record?
it. Kicking Danny's ass. That's what I want to see, man.
Satisfying your personal bias. Joats is especially happy. Wow. GG's Blithe starting to increase that win rate a little bit. Just like I said, that was a possibility we might see a win in Blythe's column, and sure enough, that's what we got. So Blythe doubters in shambles currently at the moment.
Was that a new world record? And for fun says new world record?
Possibly. It is a new world record. He did that in 3 minutes and 2 seconds in game time.
Crazy.
Plus the time it took since the spin was delivered. I think the current world record was 3:24 held by Coates. But Blythe just broke it probably by at least 10 seconds or so,
Yeah.
I want to say.
Coates has been dethroned. You can't call him the king of China anymore. Blithe, new king of China. Put the crown on his head.
Wow. Good stuff. Always exciting to see a new world record get set. And we're all tied up. 4:13 by Coates is the old one. Wow. So Blythe, with load times and planning included, probably did that in beat the record by about 30 seconds. That's pretty substantial.
That's crazy.
That was a pretty forgiving spin, though. Honestly, as far as complicated or easy world record spins, that one was sure to be a world record spin.
Yeah, anyway, anytime you can like set up a remote kill on one of the guys and the other target's like right next to an exit, it could make it pretty quick.
Wow.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So we're going to see 4 maps. This is going to be a long one.
At least
Whoever's
4.
adminning this one is going to have to delay his match.
Mr. Mike might have to push back his match a little bit, or swap out admins, but I don't think that they would do that in the middle of a match. I think a delay is probably more likely, but anyhow, that's for after this match. Let's pay out those predictions.
Yeah, and then we're going to Scale. Scale is the next map, which is another long one. We could see something kind of complicated here. I'm hoping for something. I want to see. I don't think the Aztec necklace is legal, but I always want to see a kill with that. Anyways, if they can get the Fox Indiana Jones and the Butler to be two of the disguises, I would like to see that. Those are two of the more complicated ones.
Did you just say
May
Fox Indiana Jones?
Faux. Should I say faux?
Yeah.
Faux Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
less likely to make people be like, what the heck is he talking about?
Yeah, fake Indiana Jones. But then I want to see maybe a weapon in the gallery, if there is one. Isn't there like a sword in the gallery or something like that?
I do know that Scale has a lot of unique lethal melee items that can possibly force you to have to go, to a particular spot on the map and retrieve it, whether it's an axe or a sword. As Mr. Mike said, the Aztec necklace does fall under the fiber wire category. It would be like if headphones was a
Oh, that
required kill
sucks.
condition,
Aztecs should
so
be unique. It's a completely unique way of getting that. It's super complicated to get. Uh, should not be a fiber wire. But I would like to see the starfish as well. Maybe they know where the starfish is, but I haven't seen that come up too much, so maybe they don't. Who knows?
you
But
are
these are pretty professional. They're veterans and roulette rivals, so I'm pretty sure they know how to get it.
you are a sadist, sir, for suggesting the starfish. It's such a troll item. Basically forces starting, at the dock. I guess it doesn't technically, but it more or less does. Otherwise, you have to run all the way down there and get it. And it's really annoying and difficult to shoot. So yeah, but Scale definitely can serve up some interesting spins, I think, that kind of fall outside of the standard, MOC lure for Zoe, or the Seeker strat for Sophia. Hopefully we see something that kind of doesn't work ideally with those strats, because I always like seeing non-standard things and I enjoy seeing improvisation. But I also know that if these players are going to play very optimally, we're not seeing people like exploring the map for the first time here, right? These are people who are familiar with lots of different strategies and isolations from all sorts of different starts, and so I'm hoping something that sort of showcases not only their skill but also gives them a challenge too, something that demands them to play well.
Mr. Mike, the streams are stuttering a bit for me too. I thought it
Let's
was just
try
me, but
refreshing them.
it might just be a Twitch thing at the moment.
Okay, well, our spin is here. Joats, would you care to take it for us, sir?
Oh, sure. The spin is Zoe Washington with a fall as the architect. That's going to be a little bit fun. Sophia Washington, electrocution as the initiate. Now, the initiate's the tricky part of that, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to see them knock out Sophia Washington in the bathroom right away with a Seeker, and then try and make their way up there with the initiate outfit, which can be a little bit tricky. I would like to see that. I don't know if they're allowed up there.
I think what they'll probably end up doing here is just actually setting her up remotely. They can get her in the bathroom. I believe there's a sink in that bathroom.
Remotely, yep.
And
Never
then
mind, it's not as hard as I
switching.
thought.
Yeah, you don't actually have to go back up there and trespass. You can just drop a taser and then do it after you switch into the disguise. Joats is having a roulette brain moment, which usually affects our competitors, but shoutcasters can be affected as well, evidently.
Yeah, if I was
Only
playing, I would
teasing.
make my way back up there to activate the detonation.
Yeah, haul a car battery up there so you can toss it. So yeah, Architect start seems like a no-brainer here. It gets you that quick Seeker on Sophia. It's one of the disguises required for the kill. You just got to go in there, bonker, leave her in the puddle, and set up the taser. Also to take care of her guard.
And we're seeing pretty much a mirror at the moment. Blythe at 53 seconds and Danny at like 58 seconds. So he's got like a 4-second lead or something, but they're pretty much doing the same exact thing at the same time. Nobody is in the lead.
Yeah, it's neck and neck, very much for sure. You gotta go in here. You gotta take care of her guard.
Danny looks like he's a little bit further ahead. He has the setup done a little bit quicker. Looks like he might have 20 seconds on Blithe.
Yeah, Blythe took a bit longer with planning, didn't he?
I am getting game audio now from Blithe if you want to turn it up.
Yeah, we're getting
We had a restart from Danny. I didn't see what happened. It happened so quick. Did he get a body discovered in the bathroom? That's the only way I could possibly think of him getting caught.
I haven't seen a rip from Danny yet, unless my stream is just like 30 seconds behind. They're both still heading confidently.
Danny ripped. He's at 17 seconds now.
Oh, he got found trespassing. He walked into a room. Wow, Danny's stream is really lagging for me. I apologize.
Yeah, look at that. We got Barb on the instant replay here.
He walked into a room. He was trespassing. Okay, so Danny has started again and is working on getting the guard into the room. Sophia's already sick. Blythe has Sophia set up and ready for the electrocution kill in the architect disguise. Going to be doing the Master of Ceremonies lure. I don't know where the best spot for a fall kill is from here. I don't know if you have to drag her out and up the stairs and deal with the 2 guards in that adjacent room.
I think that's going to be the best option here. So if he brought the snail, it should be pretty easy. And we'll see what happens. He's doing Master Ceremonies, triggering that. And you can either go up the stairs right there, the wooden area, which I'm sure that there has to be a dump spot, or you can try to the side of the helicopter, which I would never do.
Yeah. Definitely want to be careful about doing that. So yeah, this is just a matter, I think, of pulling those 2 guards out of that room. You know, that you kind of, I feel like, do they need to be there when you walk out as the Master of Ceremonies in order for the lure to be active?
No, she's coming. You just need to change into the Master of Ceremonies disguise.
I was under the impression you actually had to go out there and trigger those guards speaking to you as the Master of Ceremonies, but there's still a lot of kind of gray area as far as my understanding of the strats. But Blythe is turning these guards around, and yeah, he is pacifying them. Blunt's is saying you have to go out and trigger the guards or shoot the money pit. Okay.
There you go.
So Sophia's getting ready to come through the room. The guard is right on top of her.
For Danny?
For Blythe.
Okay, you're still a little bit behind me. That's okay.
I don't know why my stream is failing to keep up with Danny. What's happening? Oh, Danny rips again.
Yeah, he gets
caught.
Somebody
Enforced.
spots him.
Yeah, he was
Who
enforced
was
as
enforcing?
suspicious.
Was he? He must have been trespassing when he went through that door or something. I don't know. I don't know who enforced him. I didn't see.
Okay, Blythe gets the fall kill on Zoe. Let's try refreshing this as well. In case that was behind. Yeah, that was way behind. I don't know why this is happening.
It's because they were lagging a little bit for me, so I had to constantly keep refreshing it.
Yeah, I'm having to do that now. Blythe has got himself an initiate disguise very easily, though, behind the money pit. Detonates the taser, gets the kill.
We're going to see another Blithe taking another match. Yes, come on. Do it, Blithe.
Taking those points from Danny. Yeah, this is looking real good for Blythe. Helicopter exit.
I hope both opponents do their best in this match.
Sure you do. Sure you do, Joats.
To both of them.
My Joats gives his very best to both competitors in equal amounts.
Way to go, Blithe. Take 4 points to 2. He just needs one more map.
GG. All right. So our next map. Oh man, what a menu of maps we've had served today. This is delightful. We started on Sapienza, followed it up with some chunking. Then we went to Scale, and now we're going to Santa Fortuna. Blythe sitting ahead with 4 points. Um, but Danny easily could catch up and tie it up and keep it neck and neck, but which personally is my bias. I am team decider. I want to see the maximum number of maps and the
We
maximum
just like
amount of
watching
time.
two experts go about this. I'm learning new things as I'm watching it too. It's
I,
great.
I wish I was. I must have some sort of like attention deficit thing or something because I'm enjoying watching it, but I feel like my ability to absorb information from it is it's just not there. I have to be commentating on it, but I don't know. It
Well,
precludes my ability to absorb the information.
I quickly learned that if it's a taser kill, it's an electrical kill, you don't need to be next to the body.
No, you have to. You have to physically trespass back to it, and you can only use a car battery. It's an unwritten rule of roulette, Joats. Everyone who uses tasers and EMPs and micro tasers and things are just rule breakers.
But here we go to Santa Fortuna. 3 minutes.
What do you like to see? What do you like about Santa Fortuna, Joats?
I like cocaine.
Sure.
Santa Fortuna has a lot of it.
Well, that's you'll definitely fit right in on Santa Fortuna. They have a whole cocaine processing area, as I understand it.
I wish turning Jorge into a bloody bag of cocaine was one of the kill conditions, but
Very specific
we
story mission kill.
I want to see tattoo artist. Oh, let's go full story mode. Tattoo artist, hippie, and construction worker.
Okay. Construction worker's not story mode though.
Yeah, it's like you kill her with the concrete pit as a construction worker. That's
I
like part of
mean,
her story.
I'd say the shaman is the more of the mission
Oh
story
yeah, we do
character
the shaman and
with that one.
yeah, we could do shaman instead.
Yeah, I'd like the shaman. He's I always enjoy seeing him in a spin because he's just probably one of my favorite unique disguises, even though he's not terribly difficult to get. Um, I think something that I like about Santa Fortuna spins is when you have a loadout heavy spin, because it then kind of forces you to rely more on the things in your environment, such as the lethal poisons that are on the map or the firearms that you can get on the map. There are little areas where if you have knowledge of what items are where, especially with guns, right? Because there's like, loud assault rifles, loud SMGs, uh, and if
Shotguns,
yeah, sure,
stuff
you
like
got to
that.
know who carries those weapons and where they are, and if you do have that knowledge, um, you can save some time there. Or at the same on the other side of that coin is that if you don't have that knowledge, you're going to lose time trying to find the guards who are holding the loud SMGs, the loud ARs, the shotguns, etc.
Go ahead and put
So,
in the predictions
oh
as
yeah,
well.
have I not done that? Sorry, all the gambling fiends are going to get on me. So
Yeah,
who
they're
won
already getting
scale?
on you.
That was Blythe,
Yeah, that was blood.
and we'll start a new
And I
prediction.
agree with you, man. This map is probably during Hitman 2 is definitely my favorite Roulette Rivals map just because you have three targets, which I think is the optimal amount of targets for this. You have weapons scattered everywhere. You have a whole bunch of different ranges of ways to like isolate targets and to eliminate targets, just all the weapons, all the opportunities in
Mm-hmm.
this one. It's probably the most diverse map out of any of them for Roulette Rivals. And that continues on maybe to Hitman 3 as well. Although some could argue that Berlin or Berlin
Mm.
is a little bit more diverse than this. But I
Yeah,
still have a little place in my heart for old Santa Fortuna.
no, I agree. There's a lot of fluidity for where you can start and how you can move through the targets, especially if you have like a deep knowledge of the map and different opportunities that present themselves specific to the target's timings. Um, but yeah, I could go on and on about Santa Fortuna, but instead, I'm happy to tell us what spin we have here for our three cartel friends. Rico Delgado eliminated with an SMG, loud or silenced, as construction worker. Jorge Franco eliminated with a machete while in 47's suit, and Andrea Martinez eliminated with fiber wire disguised as the hippie. So I know you wanted to see the hippie, Joe, so there you go.
Yeah,
Uh,
we got the hippie and the construction worker. I called that one out
yeah,
too.
you did want to see the construction worker instead of the shamans. So we got construction worker, which I believe is a starting location. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong,
It
actually.
is. It is. You
It
can
is. That's
start
right.
construction yard. Yeah.
And but the suit spin The suit
Yeah, they have to
requirement,
start suit.
they'll
Yeah.
have to start in their suit. Some, one of the suit starts. Blythe is
4,
on the
3,
mansion
2,
to start.
1.
He shouldn't
Eliminate
be.
the target.
Danny's started suit.
Oh, have my streams lagged again?
No, but mine's starting to.
Yep, we were behind. There we go. Okay, so Danny is already... Yeah, this is... What the heck is happening? I apologize. We seem to be having some latency with keeping the players' streams up to date.
Yeah, I'm having to constantly refresh, but we are seeing them pretty much. Danny's going for Rico right away, getting a little isolation over here in the corner of his mansion.
This is called
And
the...
Blythe is starting out with the Red Fox lure. Is that what it is?
No, that's Danny who did that. Danny did that for Rico to get him to get sick and walk out the front gate of the mansion. But yes, Blythe has gotten the hippie Torres Piombo and is going to be trying to get Andrea first pass, I think, during her peekaboo opportunity.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's waiting for Rico so he can get him like in the bushes. He's going to have 2 guards following him, but that shouldn't be an issue. Just knock them both out, right?
Yep. Yeah, this is a really powerful Rico isolation from what I understand. It's something I'm still practicing. But great place to get everybody. You get some disguises, you get some weapons, you get a fall opportunity for Rico.
And you have to lure him to the side of the mansion before you make him sick, or else he doesn't
Correct.
go outside
Correct.
this particular path. He'll use a bathroom inside the mansion.
Right, he won't go through the front gate, so it's critical that you get him. You pull off that peekaboo. Blythe has just SMG'd the evidence in Andrea's hacienda.
What does that mean?
So hopefully the panicked guards will not travel downstairs and alert her. She's getting ready to go into her meeting room.
Yeah, are they
should be
panicked?
okay.
They're panicked upstairs, right?
Yeah, he should be okay, though.
He should be okay. He's going to just knock them out both in here, which will be fine. The guard won't come back in. Even if this lady screams, I think that this room is pretty much soundproof. Oh my god, the guard!
What?
How?
What?
How?
That was crazy.
Blythe.
That should
just
not have
gets, like,
happened.
he gets caught. Probably because something with the hive mind being alerted upstairs and it just transferred downstairs. Instantly,
Yeah,
so he gets
maybe.
instantly caught through a wall.
Yeah, the people upstairs were panicked, so maybe someone screaming downstairs somehow like connected, as Joats said, like the panicked
Yes.
AI and someone outside just like instantly received knowledge about him. Who knows? Definitely some
Her guard
strangeness.
is tied to her, and when she got alerted and figured out who it was, then that transferred to her guard, and that sucks.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate for Blythe. So he's going to go back from the start. Danny is trying to get this loud SMG kill on Rico right outside in the front gate there. Right outside of the front gate, rather. No one outside of the walls of the front gate heard that gunshot.
Really?
Well, it does
Not
say
even
searching.
from like the gas station or
I
something.
do see searching, but no
Yeah.
one seems to be alerted inside the compound.
The searching's over. It looks like Danny's gonna pull ahead
Yeah,
by
Danny's
3 minutes.
4 minutes.
Jesus.
Do a quick refresh here, just in case we're behind at all. Oh, Blythe gets ripped by the camera running up the stairs in Andrea's compound.
Not looking good for Blythe.
Wow, these guards up here are panicked for some reason.
They're just having a powwow.
Oh, wow, wow.
Yeah, running through the cocoa fields like a madman. He's making his way over to Jorge. We'll see. He's gonna make him sick. Do a little Jorge isolation near his little bathroom.
Yep, that's he's on the right half of the map for him to receive that emetic reaction that will cause him to go to the good bathroom, as it's referred to by roulette players. He can also go to the bad bathroom, which is just where it's a bit more involved to pacify him because you have to lure his guards away. It'll still work, but this is definitely the good bathroom he's going to.
Yeah, he has the kill weapon too, so we're just going to see him instantly kill the guy, and his guards will just walk off. They'll know that their master is dead, and they'll go and rest their feet by the river.
With 5 minutes into this attempt here by Danny, 2 targets down already. Just needs Andrea, which requires
Oh,
the
who is
hippie
this guy?
disguise.
Is this guy going to see his body? He's not. Okay, good.
Yeah, he wanted to get that disguise, I think, just for ease of moving through this area. Still have some enforcers around to be mindful of. Oh, Blithe is having a bad time. He couldn't get across the door fast enough.
He's choosing to try and make this a little bit faster. He's trying to take some shortcuts here. He's just struggling.
That's
Santa Fortuna.
See, I find, in my experience, it's a bit better to wait until Andrea has walked past the door before you stand up and peekaboo her. Granted, your suspicion meter will fill up a lot quicker once she's closer to you, but it gives you more time to run to the other side of the door. He didn't have enough time to clear the door before she was ready to open it, so she pulled the doors towards her, causing Blithe to not, successfully be able to take cover quickly enough.
That's unfortunate. Now we have Danny ahead by about 6 minutes. Not looking good for Blithe. Danny has to mess up on the Andrea kill, which could happen. He could get caught by cameras. He can get the ESP kind of guard thing.
I see a lot of
hive mind guards or something, instant caught or something. Who knows?
I hope he doesn't try to just jump through the side window, because that rips like 90% of the hippie grabs that I see.
Jump through the window. Do it.
Joats, your bias is showing. Wow. All right. Nice grab by Danny.
It's a quick grab too. Instead of using the alarm clock, he just tossed something into the room.
I thought maybe the other hippie who's looking in that direction would have seen that. Let's do a quick refresh here of both players in case they've lagged behind it all.
And here we are. Both of them at Andrea's place, but Danny has 2 kills. And Blithe doesn't have any.
Oh man, Blithe is really struggling to get even a clean peekaboo. He does get Andrea though. He had 3 people looking at him. He was fortunate that Andrea had the bulk of the attention. It could have gone one of 3 ways.
And now he's going to try and take out the cameras? Oh, this is going to be... You can't just leave her body that close to the door, man.
Wow, Danny, nicely done. Uses a trank on Paula and gets in there quick enough. Andrea focuses on the tranked body more than anything else. Gets behind her. Gets that Viperwire kill. Extremely impressive. Santa Fortuna by Danny. Wow. That was beautiful.
I don't think Danny messed up once this entire run.
This was extremely clean.
What's the record on Santa Fortuna? Probably faster than this. It's probably 8 minutes something, right?
I don't have the stats pulled up right next to me, so I'm not sure. 8:51 is the world record. Won't get beaten by this.
8:51's the world record? Won't get beaten by this, though? He just got 8 something.
Well, it does include loadout planning and loads as well, so the margin is unfortunately not in favor of keeping it below the current world record.
This was 9 minutes 16 seconds, so it was about 20
seconds outside.
5 seconds off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really impressive though. I mean, nicely done by Danny. And also Blithe had a really good effort there as well. It was just, I really would have liked to see what the rest of that run was going to look like after the hippie grab and the Andrea kill, because Danny got that last. Blithe was going to get it first. So can't help but wonder how the rest of the spin might have been mirrored. I'm sure Blithe had a good strat. He just was struggling with Andrea, unfortunately. That whole situation just was proved to be a little bit too much to manage. But we are now heading to the 5th map. of this matchup, where
Mumbai.
this,
What a crazy bunch of maps.
yeah,
They got
this is,
Mumbai, Scale, Santa Fortuna.
mm-hmm,
Fucking crazy.
yeah,
Love it.
really, really good selection of maps here for sure. Um, this is going to be the last one because it's extremely unlikely that this is going to end in a tie. So this is the decider. Someone is going to be knocked down to the lower bracket after this match. Where they're not out of the competition, they can still fight through down there.
They still get a second chance
Yeah,
with
and
the
it
losers.
very well could be, this could be a rematch. There could be a rematch waiting to happen here. Um, so someone's going down, and we gotta get our predictions paid out for that as well.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and say lifetime performance for Blythe. He's won 4 times on Mumbai. This doesn't count for like all the different tournaments that we've had. This is just like some of the more recent ones, which I think he is a more recent player, but this is not all the stats for him playing this map or Danny.
Sure.
I'm saying that because it says Danny has 1 win and 1 loss, which I've known he's played Mumbai more than 2 times. But Blythe has had tournament record of 4 wins and 1 loss. Oh, strong showing from Blythe, maybe? Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, for sure. I mean, I would be terrified to fight either of these players. I don't believe I've ever competed against Danny, but I have against Blythe more than once. And there's just your nerves are certainly more on edge, and when you're playing against someone who knows their stuff. And that's both of these players. Their opponent is someone who's like they know is really good. So there's I imagine the stakes here, they're just at an all-time high. Back and forth, back and forth. This was exactly what I wanted to see when I sat down to cast this
Did
match, and
it,
it's literally been what I wanted. It all comes down to a decider.
I hate to interrupt for a second, but Danny's paused at the loading screen for me. Is that the same for you?
Yep.
Okay, we might have a crash or something on Danny's side.
Well, with how fast Danny is, I'm sure his computer will be back up and running in no time.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as Blythe gets in on time.
There's that bias again. Oh, I think we may have had a crash
We're gonna
reported.
Yeah, we're gonna pause here for a bit. We're gonna have a slight delay. Sorry, Mr. Mike, you might have to postpone your match until Danny gets back online.
Oh, yeah, we do have a short delay, it looks like.
He said earlier before the games that his internet or his power was going out intermediately.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was back on and he was ready to go into the match, but like who was expecting to play 5 maps?
Sure. And some things like that are just outside of your control. If the power companies are having issues for whatever reason, whatever multitude of reasons, there's just nothing you can really do about that. So hopefully Danny's able to get his things sorted out. We will be getting some updates from the Discord server chat in real time. Do I have a command for this?
For ads? Are you gonna run
No,
ads?
no, I don't do that. Oh
Everybody click on the
yes,
ads.
I do have. I don't even know what my ad settings are. I don't, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there's a Discord here, community Discord to join if you're interested in these Hitman Roulette events. And other events and speedrunning competitions and creative competitions and things like that. So,
So
Mumbai.
yeah, how's your day going?
Well, we could talk about how my day's going, or we could talk
Yeah,
about
I don't know what we can
Mumbai.
talk about.
Mumbai is a really cool roulette map, I think. I like it a lot. Although it has, become a map more that has revealed itself to be one of those that's like you basically do the brick lure every single time on Mumbai.
Yeah, I don't like the brick lure. I like climbing the tower. That's like always the way that I've done it. But
Mm-hmm.
people have been making the brick lure, especially within the last 3 or 4 roulette rivals. It's so efficient now with
Yeah.
all the tools that we have, the snail and everything like that, um, that it's just the go-to standard at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't see any way out of that meta.
Yeah. It's not as like on a map like Berlin, for instance, where you have a really powerful lure like the Rolf lure. It's not the right strategy to use for every spin. But I feel like on Mumbai, for unless you have like a painter for Dawood kill, or like an actor or dancer
Yeah,
Dawood
something
kill,
that's like right next to him.
Bollywood bodyguard disguise. But even then, those could be done down where where he's on his way to the brick lure. So I kind of feel like that's just something that players have optimized to the point of being unable to do anything else. But I don't want to
Yeah.
believe that that's the case. I want to believe that it's just too good. I don't know. It's just too good of a strategy.
Well, it's just that you don't have the biggest issue with Mumbai is it's such a large level that you have a lot of land and a lot of area to traverse. And to cut down on that time, basically to cut the time down by a third, you just throw a brick in an oven, which is very close by to one of the starts.
Mm-hmm.
You can either travel the whole map twice, then and back, or you can just toss one brick near the start location.
Oh, nice. Danny's live. So we're getting back into it here, I think. But yeah,
we're back.
the brick lure is just extremely powerful. It brings both fortress type targets out of their fortresses. Granted, they do have bodyguards or protection with them or whatever, but there are ways to deal with that. So, it's just a case of one of those things of something being too good to pass up, I think. But again, it's not the right strategy for every spin for something like Vanya drowning or Fire Axe Dawood. You don't want to have to bring the Fire Axe all the way outside of Rangan Tower to, wherever you lure him with the snail lure. So yeah. But we're 40 seconds away from getting our spin now. Danny is back. He is live. Both of our players are ready.
Yeah, Danny's just testing out if his game's running okay. We're gonna see some pre-loadouts going on, maybe, unless it's already
Skywalk starts the way to Skywalk start is the way to go default here, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I don't like about Mumbai now. It's just always Skywalk start, get the Maelstrom isolated, do brick lore.
Right. Well,
and then figure everything else out.
That's why we hope for a spin that doesn't work with those strats, like for fall, for Maelstrom,
Oh, look, we
for
have
instance.
Holy Man, so we'll do Skywalk start with the Silence Pistol. We got Queen's Bodyguard, a Fire Kill on Vanya Shaw, so that's also brick lore. And then we have Scissors as a Tailor for Dawood Rangan, so that's probably going to be a brick lore too.
Yep. That's interesting. That Maelstrom kill is basically free because when he's walking through this alleyway.
Yeah, he's going to be gone in less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, the Holy Man disguise is literally right behind him. So this is the right start for sure. Queen's Guard is a stone's throw away from Vanya. The only one that's kind of tricky potentially is the tailor grab, and also acquiring some scissors. But I believe scissors are in the tailor shop. I would guess.
Yeah, they are.
Logically, it seems to make sense.
They should be, or at least on the way in the clothing area. I think this might be a contender for a world record.
It could be. I don't know. Anything's possible, I suppose. So both players getting this Holy Man, Maelstrom, Silence Pistol kill right off the bat. No reason not to. We all saw it coming.
Maelstrom didn't see it coming.
No,
See ya.
no, he never does. So now Danny's heading to the tailor shop. There's the scissors. And Taylor will be brought up with this circuit panel on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Really close by as well to where they killed the Maelstrom. It's going to be... I'm surprised he didn't get the brick and just start the brick right now. That might have been more efficient if they are going to do that strategy.
Well, I feel like, and you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, or anyone in chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but you generally want to wait to start the brick lure until you are ready to jump on Vanya and her guards, because they come out relatively quickly. So you don't really want to leave them to walk, because there's only a short distance where you can knock them out in the train yard and shortly outside of the metal shop, where they don't have to, you know, where they won't be spotted by anybody.
If you look here, the Taylor's so close to the metal shop and to the fire pit. I think that if you really wanted to get a good time on this, that you could do it, and you would have time to spare.
So Danny's just started the brick lure. Blithe is in the Taylor's disguise now, too. Danny's got the frying pan in hand. That's an amazing melee weapon. One of my favorites next to the shovel.
And you basically have to wait for Vanya to walk past the fire barrel. So why would he knock her out over here?
Blithe has just started the brick lure now, too.
I'm just wondering why they would knock her out over here, because you would want to wait for her to get by the fire barrel.
Right. Yeah, I think they're going to use the fire barrel, but she'll walk there on her own. She just won't have her entourage with her.
Never. I forgot. The Molotov's a thing.
Yes.
Just bring a Molotov.
The Molotov is a thing, but if you're meleeing these bodies unconscious, the sound of the explosion will bring people over, and I'm pretty sure...
but why do you need to melee these bodies? It's an accident kill. Like...
That's true. You don't need to, which is what makes me think they're going to let her walk to the barrel. No, I see a Molotov in Danny's inventory. Is this not going to make noise?
Oh, he's going to shoot it. He's going to shoot
No, he's going to use a
the,
breacher. He's gonna breacher it and do it remotely.
Wait, the breacher does it... if he places it close enough, it will explode it. But is that going to be an explosion kill? That's really close to her.
I don't think the breacher would do anything. Hopefully it doesn't launch the Molotov far away and actually has, you know, a detonative effect.
Well, if you place the breacher far enough away from the Molotov, it will launch it. If you place it like right next to the Molotov, it will instantly detonate the Molotov. At least that's what I believe.
Well, we'll see what happens. It does need to be a fire accident kill, not an explosive weapon kill. So Blithe is going to let her use the fire barrel. Danny's opting to use the Molotov. But Blythe's not in a Queen's Guard disguise. So this may not work out so good for him, because Vanya's on her way to the meeting.
Yeah.
And then that, explosion or whatever is going to cause some panic. He's going to miss the fire barrel.
Yeah, he's missing the fire barrel. This is turning into a bad situation.
I mean, he might be
trying to get her back over here.
He might be able to... No, he's right on time for the fire barrel, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is cutting it real close.
That's super close.
Wow. Extremely close. Now he needs to find somewhere
Hopefully
to take
he doesn't get spotted here. He
Oh
doesn't have much time to pull this off, man.
Crime noticed.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, they see him through the junk on the beach? Are you kidding me?
Okay, Danny's looking real good here with this Dawood isolation. Beautiful. Beautifully done by Danny.
I'm being informed in chat that the Molotov, if it's detonated, as long as the body is KO'd and like lying on the ground, it will be a fire kill.
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have an opportunity to see it in action. That's for sure.
I wonder where Danny's going to, why is he just going to go back to the train yard and slip on a Queen's Guard? No, he's going to take this one from over here in the slums. And detonate.
See, he's gonna go back to the boat before he does this.
Nothing has happened. He detonated it and nothing happened.
He launched the molly. He detonated. Are you sure?
I think so. Why wouldn't he have done it already? Oh, wait, no, he didn't do it.
Yeah, he's just going to go to the boat exit before he does this.
There you go.
It says accident kill. There we go.
Wow. GG's, Danny.
Danny's map.
Sorry, Joats. I'm sure you're unhappy about that, but
no, the best competitor won.
I would agree. Danny's extremely good. Extremely good. Like, you know, just doing crazy speed runs all the time. Has proven himself in many tournaments. Blithe played really well and put up a really good fight. But Danny played better. And they both players gave us a heck of a show. And
we had a new world record during the match too, during the whole group.
Blithe set Blythe set a world record.
Oh, so do we have any other matches today?
Yeah, I think there's one happening like right now. Actually, it's for I don't know who's streaming. Is that Osh? Is that Osh who's streaming that?
It's gonna be in 1 minute.
Yeah, we gotta just raid right over to the next match here that's starting. It's Mr. Mike versus Mika. Who's streaming that one?
Yeah, before we do that though, but who's Danny gonna be playing and who's Blithe gonna be playing? I need to know.
They can. Well, let's see. Let me just make sure someone's not already live. Because if they're live already, we should just raid straight over there.
Okay,
it is Osh, but like, yeah, because they'll talk about the brackets and the matchups at the end of that match.
True.
So let's see. Osh is the one who is live, so we're gonna raid over there and watch the next match. If he's live already. If he's not live, then we'll talk about the brackets and stuff. He is already live. Okay, so that spin is starting. We'll see you over at the next match, everybody. Joats, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks to the players, thanks to the match admins. Let's keep enjoying some roulette and have a great time, everyone. We'll see you out there. Bye, Joats.
See you.